Hi everybody, it's Daphne and you're very welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to spend some time with me today. If you have seen me wearing these clothes already, yes, I am doing more than one video in one day because I'm trying to get ahead of myself. It's just such a busy time of year and I'm trying to get as much done in advance of the Christmas season as I possibly can at the moment because I really want to enjoy it. I love Christmas. Sorry if I'm mentioning that too early, but I absolutely love Christmas. So once December 1st comes, Christmas is literally, it explodes into my house in every way you can possibly imagine. So I'm trying to really get a run on things, and I want to be ahead of myself with my videos because I feel I've not been uploading as many as I would like to have been, and I feel badly about that. So anyway, I've already recorded one and this is my second today. Okay, so today I thought I would talk about kind of winter essentials and things nice things you can do for yourself, but as well as that you're protecting your skin, not just the skin on your face but your hands, and to give yourself a little bit of a glow, a summertime glow, but in the winter as well. Some products you can use for that. So I'm going to start with moisturizers because just to kind of, if you do use serums or whatever, you might want to finish off with a nice moisturizer. And in fact, I have been using for the last three or four, maybe nearly a month now at this stage, because I bought a gift, a Clarins gift for my sister, and there was a gift with purchase, and I got a little range of their creams. I have the night cream as well, and I have this balm. And what else came with it? Oh yeah, there was an essence, which I'm kind of not too sure about the essence. I like it, but I'm not too sure about what it's actually doing. Anyway, I digress. This is the Extra Firming Day Cream. It's wrinkle control, and it's for all skin types. I really do like this. Now, it's only a small travel size. There's, how much is in this? 15 ml. And it's lasted me, I'm not finished it yet, it's still going. I don't know if you'll be able to read that. It's still going after approximately a month. I'll have to cut it to be able to access, but it's a lovely, it's very creamy and it's very soothing and nourishing on the skin. So I actually feel the benefits of it. It's really hydrating my skin. And so for winter time, or in the weather here at the moment is beginning to get very, very cold. We had a very mild autumn, and actually up to last week we were having temperatures of 15 degrees, which for Ireland is quite unusual. But at the moment, yesterday in particular, in the morning it was nice and it was mild enough, and by lunchtime and school pickup time you could just feel that the temperatures had plummeted, and we've been having some really heavy rain today and hailstones, and it's just cold. So this is a perfect moisturizer for this type of weather, going through the winter, to protect your skin and nourish your skin. That's just one. Now another one is one that I love is the Avalon Organics Intense Defense with Vitamin C Renewal Cream, and that's that one there. You've heard me speak about this before. Now I use these in rotation. I wouldn't use, my favorite one is the Mad Hippie, but I do use them in rotation. My daughter uses this as well, so I would use this occasionally, and I love the fact that it has vitamin C in it because it's an antioxidant and it's going to help to brighten your skin and give you a little bit more of a glow. And as you can see, this one is very well used. It's a really good price point. I think I paid 11, maybe a little bit more, 13 euro for this. And in this you get, let me just see, the writing on these is just so tiny. This actually has 2 ounces in it, so that lasts quite a while, and it's a lovely rich cream. So again, in the winter time when you might feel your skin is really chapped and dry, that's a really good option. Now, as I say, I'm using this one at the moment, the Clarins, but when that is gone, I am going to pull out my Mad Hippie. I have a new one ready to go, and this is my all-time favorite, because it has such good active ingredients. It has peptides, acai, argan oil and resveratrol, so it's really good for anti-aging. It's a small enough pump. I think it's 1 ounce. Yes, it's 30 ml, 1 ounce. This would last me, I use it only in the morning. This lasts me about 10 weeks. I think you'd get it at different prices, but in and around the 20 euro mark. I'm still at the moment trying to find a website that doesn't charge me as much as I've spent, not the website, but that the charges are not as much as I've spent on my skincare, that I end up paying in charges. But that's a fabulous, fabulous face cream. I really, really love it. It has 15 actives and it's for all skin types. So again, very nourishing, very soothing for this time of the year. Another staple for me, and one I would highly recommend, is a rosehip oil. The one I'm using at the moment is the Illuminating, it's the Derma E Illuminating Rosehip and Cranberry Face Oil. And as you can see, it's well used. I would use this at night. I'm not using it currently because I've been using the Clarins night cream, but I would put that on after my vitamin A serum. And I absolutely love it. You could put a little bit in with your foundation. It just moisturizes your skin, and of course you're getting the benefits of the natural vitamin A in this. The rosehip has natural vitamin A. It's just a beautiful oil. It doesn't leave your skin oily. It sinks in. It helps to balance your skin. It's just a gorgeous. Any rosehip oil is absolutely beautiful. Of course, let's not forget, in wintertime, you still need to use your SPF, especially if you are using any kind of retinol, vitamin A of any kind, tretinoin, anything like that. You must use a sunscreen because it leaves, the vitamin A leaves your skin much more susceptible to damage from the sun. And my favorite at the moment I need to repurchase is the Bioderma Photoderm Max, and it's SPF 50. Now I think they do an SPF 30 as well, and probably at this time of the year I could probably go down to 30, but that, I know there's 30 ml, and that lasts for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's a very fluid, I don't think there's anything left in this for me to show. Oh, there is. It's a very fluid lotion, and it sinks in really quickly, and it doesn't interfere with your makeup or anything. It doesn't give any flashbacks either. I've just splattered it on my top, but anyway. So don't forget your SPF if you know, even though it is winter, don't forget the SPF, because sometimes in places like Ireland where we don't get a lot of sun in the winter, you can be fooled into thinking, oh, you know, I don't really need it, but the rays are still there. And that's where most of our aging comes from. Very important, if your skin is feeling any way, you know, dry or just sensitive, like, you know, chapped and dry from the cold winds and the rain and so on. And remember as well, we're going from cold to hot into, you know, into houses and offices and that have central heating, and which is very dry, or fires or whatever. Again, you might want to give yourself a little bit of a boost or a little treat, and a mask is a perfect way to do that. And it's a little bit of me time as well. So I just mentioned there the Clarins, and this came with the gift with purchase that I got about a month ago. Sorry, the hair stuck to me. Now I haven't actually tried this one, but this is their SOS Comfort Nourishing Balm Mask with wild mango butter, and it's to soothe rough, dry, chapped skin. And now I haven't tried it. It's still sealed. I'm going to open it now and see if it has a scent and see what the texture is like. And again, I think there's half an ounce in this. It's quite thick. It's kind of a creamy colour. Feels lovely, you know, nourishing. It does have a mild scent, but it's not overpowering. It's quite pleasant. It's quite a pleasant. So I'm looking forward to trying that. As I haven't tried it yet, but another mask that I have used regularly, many times in the past, is the La Roche-Posay Hydraphase Intense Mask, Soothing, Rehydrating, Fill-In Care. And I think it has hyaluronic acid in it. And that's it there. I absolutely love that. That's a great mask, especially if you're traveling. It just rehydrates your skin, comforts it, plumps it up. I think you leave it on for 10 minutes. Let me see. There's no parabens in it either. Moisture fill-in, apply a generous layer over the face and neck. Leave on for 10 minutes. Gently remove any excess with a cotton wool pad. Do not apply to the eye area, and it has no parabens. That's a lovely mask. I think it's slightly blue in colour. It may not show up on, but you can see it's not a pure white. And again, it's not as thick as the Clarins, but it's a lovely balm. And as I say, I've used that many times, and it really does plump your skin. One of my favourite masks, and I use this sparingly because I can't get it here, is the Fresh Rose Face Mask. infused with real rose petals. It hydrates and tones, and there's a fluid ounce in this, and I think this is only a travel size. It's in a glass jar. It's brown, and it has little extracts of rose, actual rose petals in it. And I absolutely love that mask. It's like a gel consistency. It's cooling, but it's hydrating, and it's a real treat. And anybody who's going to the States will be asked, from my side, will be asked, please bring me home a jar of fresh rose face mask. And I think my daughter's going in January, so that will be on the list. I find in particular, and I've said this lots and lots of times, I'm going to sit up because I'm slipping, and my hands get really dry. I always know the weather's getting cooler. I'm keeping an eye on the time because I have to pick up my daughter. I always know the weather's getting cooler because my hands tell me quicker, and around my nails will get dry, and I haven't painted my nails at the moment. So I love a good hand cream. And I've 3 here that I have 2 that I've tried and tested. One is just a sample, but I'm so impressed with it. So I'll show you the ones that I've mentioned this one before. It's the Vaseline, and it's a really good price. Intensive Care, Healthy Hands, Stronger Nails. That's it there. That's a lovely lightish lotion, but it's readily absorbed, and it just really helps to hydrate your hands, and also you can rub it in around your nail bed. And because I get very dry, my cuticles get very dry, and then my nails start to break. Another one that is tried and tested for me is, and this is a new one, is my L'Occitane Shea Butter hand cream, and that's just, I think this was a limited edition packaging, but it's shea butter. It's quite thick. It's a lovely hand cream. You know, if you put on lots of that at night, if your hands were particularly dry, it's quite thick, as you can see. If your hands were particularly dry, you could put lots of it on, and some cotton gloves, and your hands would be so hydrated in the morning. It has scent, but it's a nice scent. It's not overpowering at all. So that's a lovely one as well. And this is one, it's a little sample, but I received a gift from my husband recently of a little set of Rituals bath products, and this was in it. Now, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it is, I'll just read to you. It is the let's see now, hand balm with Indian rose and sweet almond oil. Now, it is a balm. It's tiny little, there's what, 0.3 of a fluid ounce in it. This is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I'm not sure what the price point is. It has a balm-like consistency, but it's not heavy, and it really leaves my hands feeling really hydrated, but very soft, as if there's like a protective barrier there, because I find when my hands get very dry, in and on my fingers, around the tops of my fingers, tiny little pieces of skin will catch. So if I'm wearing something that, for instance, if I'm putting on tights, I will have to put hand cream on before I put tights on, because I'll rip them, that my hands are that dry. They'll catch and cause ladders. That leaves your hands so soft, and I am definitely going to be buying a full-size tube of that. I highly recommend that. Moving away from skincare a little bit, but just things to give us a little bit of a glow in the winter time, because I find I'm thinking back to the summer. I love winter and I love this time of the year, I really, really do. But I'm thinking coming into the Christmas season, it would be nice to have a little bit of a glow. So not necessarily wanting to self-tan, but to maybe just put a little on your arms or your shoulders or whatever. And I have 2 here, and I have mentioned these before as well. This is the Vita Liberata Body Blur, and this one, so that's kind of more of a spend. And then this one is very reasonably priced. It's the Rimmel Sun Shimmer Instant Tan BB Skin Perfector, and actually this is quite similar. So they're both lovely, easy to put on. I'll just show you the 2 so you can see. That's the Rimmel. So you can see the color there. I think, is it a light? Yeah, that's light. That's the light one. And it's matte, so it doesn't have a sheen. And then this one is, it's medium. And I'll just show you the 2. This is the Body Blur, and it's medium. So not dissimilar in color. This is slightly darker. So I'll just rub them in, and you'll be able to see on my hand. That's the Body Blur, the Vita Liberata, and this one, a little bit more out of this one, is the, oops, I put up my sleeve, is the Rimmel. This one is slightly more golden. I think it's picking up more golden. That's the Body Blur there, but they both leave a lovely finish to the skin. So if you just wanted to, you know, if you were going to a party or you were wearing a nice dress or a blouse, when you were showing a little bit of skin, that might be nice just to give yourself a little bit of a glow. And very easy. Washes off. Whoops, washes off very easily. But I think, does it say it's water resistant? Doesn't on that. Wait till I see. Does it say it on the back? It's perfect body skin finish that can also be used on the face as makeup and with foundation. Doesn't say if it's water resistant. And this one up to 24 hours wear. No, it doesn't say either, I don't think. Gives an instant tan, blah blah, washes off with soap and water. Wash hands thoroughly after use, which I haven't done, so I'm stained. But that's a nice way to give yourself a little bit of a glow, a summer glow in the winter. And then of course, the ultimate, I think the ultimate thing for makeup item for wintertime is a nice bright lip. I love my nude lips, always will, and I do wear them. But if I want to make a little bit of an impact, I'll wear a brighter lip, and the one I have on me today is MAC Sea Sheer, and you've heard me speak about this. You can see how well it's used. I'll pop a little bit more on. And it just picks up the colour in this, but it just brightens your face, lifts your complexion, and gives you a little bit of a glow. Some other colours, this one is another MAC. This is Plumful. The other one was Sea Sheer. I don't know if that'll pick up. Plumful, and it's a more of a plummy, winey colour. It's one that I would favour a lot in the winter as well. That's it there. I'll swatch Sea Sheer as well on my hand so you can see this one is more corally, reddy corally. That's Sea Sheer there, and this is Plumful. And then another one that I love now, I'd have to be very daring, but I usually do wear this around Christmas time. It's a little mini Clinique Colour Pop, and it's in Cherry Pop. Now it's tiny. I don't think that's going to pick up, but it's in Cherry Pop, as you can see, Clinique there. And it's a really Christmas red. So I'll just, that's it there. Real cherry red. And then another one which is slightly not as dramatic. This was a gift from my daughter. It's the Tom Ford. Sorry, it's not Tom Ford. It's Chanel. It was for my daughter. It's Chanel Marie. I don't know if that'll pick up, but it's a kind of a reddy, plummy colour as well. And I'll just swatch it there beside the Clinique. So that's it there. Not too dissimilar from Plumful, actually. Not too dissimilar. But they're lovely shades for wintertime, just to give you a pop of colour to brighten the day on those cold, dark winter days. And who wouldn't like that? So that's it. I think I've shown you everything. So let me know what you favour for winter, if it's a moisturiser, if it's a serum, a body lotion, hand lotion, whatever, something that you use in wintertime that you wouldn't really use during the rest of the year. Although, of course, we use moisturizers, but you know what I mean. Something that you find particularly helps your skin or gives your face a lift, or something that makes you feel good about yourself, or a mask or anything like that. I'd love to know. So if you've enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, maybe you would hit the subscribe button, and the little bell beside it will notify you as to when I upload a video. And I hope you've enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. So take care and have a wonderful day. Bye.